Here we go. We finally got our technical difficulties all set. So we're going to be going live with Brooklyn today um, for our next student athlete live interview. So we're just waiting for her to hop on again. But yeah, in the meantime, let me know how your day's going in the chat. And then, yeah, let me know what you're excited about for March Madness. We have our giveaway coming up, which we're very excited about. Stay tuned for more. Yeah, let me know what you're There we go. Hey, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to talk to me. I really appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
All right, so just to start off, do you want to give a little bit of a background about yourself, like where you're from, like what school you go to, the sport you play, all of that?
Yeah, okay, so I'm from Georgia, Tequila, Georgia, and I'm a senior in high school. I go to Mill Creek High School, and I play soccer, and I'm going to Georgia State next year to play soccer.
That's exciting. Congratulations.
Thanks.
All right, so how did you know that you wanted to play soccer in college?
So I've always loved playing sports ever since I was little, and I played a lot of sports, but when I got older, I just thought soccer was the one or whatever, and I took it really serious. And then my parents always pushed me to do the best, and then I just knew it was what I wanted to do.
Yeah. And then how was your recruiting process for getting into Georgia State?
Well, my recruiting process was actually kind of tough because of the whole COVID situation for my class, because they had a dead period, and it's actually still going on, where the coaches can't watch us in person and come to we can't do visits and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I always had this, I really wanted to go to a SEC ACC school like that, but then I realized Georgia State was what I wanted to go to. So
yeah, I know the pandemic has had a huge impact on high school students trying to get recruited, because your seasons are all some high schools aren't even having sports right now, some seasons are played. That kind of makes putting highlight reels difficult, and showing what you have for your final year of high school. But
yeah,
it was good that it all worked out for you and that you're excited to go.
Yeah, super excited.
So what were you specifically looking for in a college, either athletically or academically?
So at first I didn't really care about how far away it was and stuff like that from home, and I just wanted SEC, I just want to go big and stuff like that. And then after, can you tell them to stop? After the whole COVID situation happened, I was I really actually want to stay close to home, because the bigger the school, it doesn't really matter. If you're going to college for sports, that's a great accomplishment on its own. And so, but I just wanted a school that fit academically what I want also, as well as obviously athletically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know balancing both of those for being a student athlete is super important, and I feel academics sometimes are overshadowed by that, but it's really important to keep all that stuff in mind.
Yeah.
So what was the biggest deciding factor? I know you kind of mentioned you wanted to be close to home, but what made you think that Georgia State was the place that you wanted to go?
I don't know, because at one point I just really wanted to stay close to my family and stuff like that, and for me that wasn't really a big thing until recently, probably last year, and I was just I don't know, I just want to be close to my family and see them more, and have them come to my games and stuff, because obviously they would come if I was farther, but it wouldn't be as often and stuff that. So that was what kind of made me decide to stay in state and go to Georgia State.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'm sure having your family there at your games and having that support, and just if you're close to them, you want to be around them all the time. I decided to go to a school that was in the same state that I'm from too, so it's really nice to see your family and have that support from them. So what's your favorite thing about being a student athlete?
Just my teams. I've been playing with a lot of the girls for like a really long time, and they've like given me like some of my like closest friendships and stuff like that, and they honestly like feel like family, and it's kind of sad thinking about like leaving them like in a couple months, and like because like a lot of us are going in different states and stuff like that, and also some of them are younger, and so like I'm gonna be leaving them for college, and so like just like those friendships really like, and it's also taught me like to be a better person, like learn through difficulties and stuff like that. So
yeah, no, like having that team around you is incredibly important, and I'm sure that leaving them is going to be tough as well. But like you'll also have like your new team at your new school.
Yeah, I'm so excited to meet new people too. So
yeah. So what are the challenges that you face as a student athlete, and how do you overcome those?
Probably like the biggest is like balancing like schoolwork and stuff like that. It's not like too bad. It's not as bad as people make it seem. I don't know how bad it's gonna be in college, but it's just you have to have good time management, because if you get like behind on something, especially when like you go out of town like for games or showcases and stuff like that, you can get behind like really easily.
Yeah.
And you really just need to stay like up to date on your stuff, and that'll like help you a lot. So
yeah, I know that time management is something that's very difficult to learn, like especially even just like I'm not even a student athlete, managing my time at college is difficult. And I've heard people at I've heard like people at my school tell me that they've like been doing like they've been writing papers on the bus to practice. Like since we're in the middle of the city, we have to like our student athletes have to commute to somewhere where they can practice, and they spend like 30-minute bus rides doing papers, and like it's really difficult to manage your time, but like once you figure it out, like you're set. It is definitely like a difficult challenge. So moving back to like the COVID thing, how did that impact your season this year?
A lot of our games got canceled. Our club season, I play at GSA. We canceled probably like 6 or 7 games, and we have to play them in the summer, and like normally our season like ends like in January, our last showcase, and like we still have so many games to make up, and like we have nationals in the summer also, and I don't even know like if we're gonna like have that this year. We didn't have nationals last year, and like so much stuff has gotten canceled because of it, and it just sucks because like if one team or like one person on a team gets like quarantined or something, then like the whole team has to like be done.
That kind of thing is happening like with my college of sports too. Like they just announced that they're finally having sports again, which is amazing, but if one student tests positive, then nothing can happen for the rest of the week, and they lose like one of the 6 games for the season, and that's gonna absolutely suck if that happens to anybody.
It sucks. Like
but luckily hopefully things get better, and that you'll be able to have your nationals this year right before you go to college. I'm sure that'll be great. Like final like goodbye for like your club team. You can go out there and play well this summer, so I really hope that you guys get to have that.
Thank you.
So what's a goal that you have for yourself, like as you head to college, athletically or academically?
So like athletically, I want to like go in and like be an impact player like my freshman year, because I know like at a lot of colleges that's hard to do and stuff like that, especially like at the D1 level or any level, honestly. And like that's what I really want to do, is go in and like be like a really big impact to the team and like get a lot of playing time and stuff like that my freshman year. But obviously like I know that takes a lot of hard work and stuff like that, but like I'm willing to do that. So
yeah, that dedication like is incredibly important, and like keeping your mind like set on your goals, and like getting that playing time will definitely like have a huge impact on all of that. So that's a really great goal to just like keep yourself dedicated to that. And then do you have any advice for students that want to play in college but like are going through that recruiting process right now with the pandemic, with seasons being canceled, games getting canceled, like in-person visits not happening? Like what's your advice for them?
So if you're interested in a school, like make sure to reach out to them first. Like I know right now like you can't like ask them to come to your games and stuff like that, but like my team does like live like videos or like live stream whenever we play and stuff like that, so you can send them that link to make them watch, and if you have any like game film or highlight videos, send that out. And then also like I know you can't go on like visits and stuff like that, but like if you really are deciding between a school and stuff like that, just like go tour the school. Like obviously like it's not the same as a visit, but you need to like see it before you like commit or like want to go there. So
visiting schools is like, I know that you can't always do that right now, but some schools are offering like virtual tours, which again are not the same, but it's something. You get something that gives you an idea of the school. And then like making sure that you like reach out and stay dedicated and like keep communicating with the coaches there and like showing your interest is going to be really important, especially like right now with everything virtual. You really have to make that effort. But yeah, those were all the questions that I had. Did you have anything else that you wanted to say?
Just thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. I had a really fun time talking with you.
Me too.
All right. Good luck with everything this season, everything leading up to college and all of that. Thank you again so much for talking with me. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.